Hey guys, you're watching V30. I'm Basil. This is a 4K video sample shot across the iPhone 7 Plus and the LG V30. Both of these phones are dual camera phones, but the V30 is a dual camera phone with a wide angle second lens versus a telephoto second lens. I'm hand holding both of these side by side. They're touching, so the image stabilization is being tested out now. We can see what the 2x zoom is like on the iPhone and what the wide angle lens is like on the V30. Chapter on that. So they're very, very different despite being a little bit similar. If we take a look at how the digital zoom fares with the iPhone, we can cross the road, not get run over, and point at the top shot sign. You can pinch in, so that's maximum zoom range. As you can see, holding it as still as possible. Now we can max zoom on the LG, and side by side, the optical stabilization on the LG looks like it's nailing it, and ironically gets us closer. Can't really see on screen which is sharper. That's what you'll have to let me know in the comments section below. Pulling out on the LG and the iPhone, and this is the widest angle. The widest angle on the LG V30 doesn't have optical image stabilization, but at a wide angle you don't necessarily need it, and the electrical image stabilization seems to be doing a really, really good job. Personally, I prefer the wide angle effect and because it just gives a bit more versatility than the 2x zoom. You'll also be able to gauge how the microphones perform. I am walking up to a musician. Let's get a little bit closer. Get a bit closer still. And walk around. And that's a daylight sample. Now let's see how the front cameras perform. And what about the front cameras? We can see, pulling back, the iPhone on the right seems to have a wider angle. The LG is in wide angle mode. There's only one lens though, so you can get a little bit closer or wide angle. Doesn't make a huge amount of difference. Having that on the front camera for video seems a little bit redundant. It makes a difference with photo. It does what the Z1 Compact does. It's an artificial narrow angle of view, cropping into the wide angle sensor lens. There you go, got there in the end. My incessant talking should also let you know how the microphones stack up. Backlight, the iPhone is prioritizing my face really, really heavily. The sky is white, whereas the LG is not. And let's move around a little bit. Haven't done any walking. And after this, we can see how the nighttime shot performs. Video. Bye. Wrapping up with a low light sample, and you can see I've got the regular lens on the LG V30. They look to be around as wide as one another for video at the very least. This is still 4K, pointing up at the sky. You've got some lights brightening up the sky, but on screen at least, the V30 looks like it's exposing everything a fair bit more. Optical image stabilization across both, and up the sky again. We can go to the 2x zoom on the iPhone. So that's the second camera, and we can go to the wide angle on the V30. That's the second camera on the V30. It seems in low light, because of the overexposing, the V30 in particular seems to be creating a kind of striation across the scene. Now it is again worth reiterating, hitting the point home, the V30 is not final software, so that all may change when it does indeed drop. Let's again get maximum zoom in on a dark area so that we can gauge how the two fare. So we've got, as you can see, that door right there. We can zoom in on it. Going to pinch in on the V30 all the way, and it's pinch in on the iPhone. And the iPhone's just lack of exposure by comparison, or low exposure, just means that it is handling everything much, much less aggressively. So it's a 6x zoom or thereabouts. Getting back to the wide angle on the V30, getting back to the widest angle on the iPhone. and we can call it a night on these two phones. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. If you like the video, click that thumbs up button, like the channel, subscribe. It's how you stay on top of everything we do, and make sure that you tap on your opinions in the polls, because the polls help us decide what videos to make next, and let us know what you think about these videos. We want to know what you think. Thanks for watching.